How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another couple of episodes of Modern Family, and we are doing episodes number 5 and 6 of Season 4. Excited to get into these two episodes. I would say it was, I don't know, very Phil-centric maybe, those last two episodes. Just, obviously, we had the whole vasectomy situation and how Phil was absolutely bricking it. So, yeah, ultimately, both Claire and Phil decided they'll hold off for, various reasons, of course. So, yes, but even the last episode, you had the whole Butler's escape situation with Luke wanting to quit, and that kind of rattled Phil a little bit in terms of, well, it's something that they both have in common, and it's like it is like he is detaching from one of his interests, and that bond is just waning, especially since it's hot off the heels from Haley going to college as well. So yeah, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into these first couple of episodes. So with that said, let's start off with episode number 5 of Season 4 of Modern Family. Let's go.
Would you rather have this?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, maybe kill Claire takes a bit OTT.
Come on.
Ah!
I don't care what anyone says, you did not give that man a heart attack.
Oh, shh!
I mean, it's me every time I see a monkey wearing people clothes.
I was plenty scary. I used professional grade makeup.
That's the point, Claire. It was overkill.
I don't know, maybe...
You're the kind of person who can be twice as scary without wearing any makeup. Bye.
Oh, foy. Foy. If it's any consolation, though, I think the costume was fine. The new generation needs a thicker skin. I'm kidding.
But what is it now, 30?
32.4. Ah. So I've lost Lily.
Where is Lily?
We've lost her again. God damn
I don't
it.
have her in my
Cam?
We've actually lost her again.
Tiara.
We didn't buy one. You could just use the one from last year.
Are we poor?
No, sweetheart.
Wow.
But you don't need... Because she's a princess. And she's
Does that
very
mean
busy.
I'm related to a princess?
I thought that she'd forget about it by the next morning. I mean, I did. Oh, I knew I was going to have to tell Cam, and he was going to be furious.
Lily's not
I was hoping
you.
that he'd see the bigger issue.
Why is she so obsessed with princesses?
Well, about that.
Like we weren't at that age. I mean...
I love how he's just playing it off like, it's his mess that he has to wiggle out of.
Is this information accurate?
Yeah, except for the weight. I thought they wanted to know how much I could curl.
Is he trying to Oh my god, Jay.
Flash the baby blues, hit him with the devilish grin. Case of emergency.
It's a way of getting out of a ticket.
And my umbrella accidentally snagged the fire alarm.
Oh no.
But you didn't. That's it. I'm going to his house.
Oh shit.
You gotta stop doing this. I'm not sure if it's the pregnancy, which we both know isn't your fault.
It's yours.
I am Colombian.
And what was our style?
Pre-war craftsman.
Albert
Good.
Einstein, a
Good.
clown, and Luke.
3,500.
Still no trick-or-treaters?
These poor kids.
Not yet.
Maybe people are going out later this year.
Oh, Claire looks so adorable.
I know you want some candy, but come on, have some candy.
Mommy, she's got
No, I don't. I'm not trying. Just leave it.
Yeah, so they've heeded the warning not to come here. Oh no.
Yay!
It wasn't that bad.
Calm down, what? Huh? You think I'm a hothead like Manny?
No.
Oh, they are not egging the house. Oh no.
Still, that's
A glorious.
You put that on my house! I kill what you love!
Flush utility room? Yeah, right. I know a hall closet when I see
See?
one. You're
Everyone's avoiding Claire's house this year because she might have taken it a bit OTT in the past. I think Gloria might just have a beat, to be fair.
smart. Adventures, parties, juvie.
Yeah, Angel, devil on his shoulder. Love
They're all
that.
the time we want. Mr. Dirt, Conrad.
I love that little touch.
pillows and our cat.
Daddy, look
look, it's my mommy. She came.
Oh, no,
God.
honey, that's not your mommy.
Oh,
No, that's just one of Daddy's friends.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. She just wants one of these cupcakes.
But I already have.
Oh, there you go, honey. Okay, off you go. Mangle.
Poor Lily. Oh, no. Anytime she sees a princess.
Like some people.
That's hilarious. You sound just like him. You were so doing that at Christmas talent night. Dude, Rich Girl,
A horror
Sarah
adaptation of
Smile,
Little Bo Peep.
then a Man-Eater Encore. It was scary how good they were. Suppose you...
Is there alien in it?
What? Illegal? Because of the color of my skin?
Oh my God.
When I dump your baby in your gas tank.
Oh my God.
No hard feelings, please. Just enjoy the party, okay? First of all, relax. We're at a party. Secondly, you've been deported twice. You're not allowed to be at the fete.
You think so?
You got a lucky little kid in there. He's got a mom who's not going to let anyone harm him.
Nope, definitely
Or her.
not. Or her.
Or him.
Or him. He's still hoping. Oh no.
Go ahead.
No, para!
Jay.
Oh my God. What is she talking about, Mitchell?
My real mom, she is, right?
Okay, I think we need to have a little talk.
So, do you notice how slim Cam's getting?
Nice try. I will be back for that answer.
The dads are fighting again.
Gonna take more than that to scare this mister. Hey!
Is the house still open?
Oh,
Oh,
yes!
no.
Yes! I'll be right down.
Oh
This is
no,
serious. I have a
Clancy.
job.
Oh
Not that you don't.
no.
You work 24/7 and you don't get half the appreciation you deserve. Can we talk about this later?
Oh no,
You
Claire.
potential buyers, original fixtures, beveled mirror, just a huge stall shower if you guys would want to have a party. I'm kidding, of course. But just a house with a real personality. We'll be right in, sweetie.
That is kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you remember how we used to tell you there was a heaven for all the flowers that die?
Oh no.
used to?
Sorry, I let it slip. We'll deal with it later.
How much are you not telling me?
Why are you talking like this?
I
Daddy's
don't
took me on
know,
a
it's
side trip,
a
sorry, sweetie.
thing going on.
So, sometimes we tell you things like that to make you feel...
And that's how the three of us became a family. Does that make sense, sweetie?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions for us?
Why did you say a fib and kill a burger?
I noticed you walking in with your wife earlier. She's stunning.
You know my favorite part of that
Oh, I
compliment.
love
You knew
it.
she was my wife. Half.
You know that's...
I know. He needs this. It was great meeting you, Jay.
You too, Sam.
Wow.
Oh.
Looks like somebody really likes you.
What can I say? I still got it. I've been
The
meaning
charm
to ask
works
you,
for
have you
Jay.
lost some weight, because you look good.
Wow, you have no idea what that means to hear from you, Jay.
Turn it that way.
I thought this might cheer you up.
Oh. Oh no. Phil, I'd like to play a game. Oh no.
So, this remote you know how to use. You were saying this call...
It is from inside the house, isn't it?
What are you talking about? Just get home. The kids and I are hungry. Yeah, hurry up, Dad. We miss you.
Miss you too, buddy.
Okay, maybe Claire didn't call them within the house. They're in on the joke.
I wasn't really that scared.
Sure.
Q-tip in your ear, that's for sure. Okay,
Oh,
Ruben.
no.
This is why I never hang out with cool kids. Yeah, you rejected them shortly after you and your mom roller danced at the talent show.
Poor Manny.
Rob. Couldn't have been the song you picked. Went beneath my wing. Ow!
Poor Manny. Oh no. Oh man. That was fun. That was fun. Oh man. We love it. We love to see it. I just absolutely loved that whole thing with Phil. I wasn't sure if the entire family, well, barring Haley, you know, it is kind of sad. Obviously, she's not involved this year, but yeah. But I wasn't sure if the entire family or the entire Dunphy household was in on the joke or not, because I mean, it's a challenge, isn't it? And plus, sometimes it can be quite, I guess, hilarious to see someone who has such confidence break a little, I guess, on this Halloween. So yeah, and because that's it though. I think Claire already was doing a good job at making, because he was losing his kind of cool when he showed that couple the house. So yeah, because he was just paranoid, wasn't he? He was just paranoid about the fact that Claire's going to sabotage things. So, that has brought out a little bit of fear, really. So Claire really didn't even need to. Claire never even needed to do anything. She just had to leave like a little calling card, I guess, in a sense. So yeah, but yeah, Claire going for Little Bo Peep. If it was made into a horror movie, but to be fair, I could see that happening within the next 5 years or whatever, because I mean, the amount of like characters who were who have been childhood icons and all of that for a lot of kids have suddenly been turned into horror icons. Winnie the Pooh, right? For example, making a Bambi horror movie, as if the whole aspect of Bambi losing its mother isn't horrific enough. Yeah, I would be surprised if they actually did that. So, the perfect actress then, if that were the case. No, but in all seriousness, it was really, really great. But yeah, last year we didn't even have a Halloween episode, did we? Because I know we had the whole kerfuffle going on with Claire wanting to wanting to have everything organized. She was in quite the fright herself in terms of things just not going according to plan, you could say. So, yeah. And, yeah, it was, it was, really, really fun stuff, this Halloween edition. So, yeah. But yeah, it was great, like with Jay and his charm and all of that as well. You had that officer at the beginning. He was trying to get out, and then I think it was that guy that was dressed as a princess. Yeah, he unbeknownst to him, yeah, he still got it. He still got it, and yeah, so. And it's a good confidence boost. So, and it is good that yeah, it is good that Cam kept things a little bit of a secret in terms of the princess that he was speaking to, because that's it though. It's a confidence boost, anyways. At the end of the day, so yeah. But it was just really, really great with Gloria as well, especially trying to target those teens that half-assed it and all of that, and then egged her house when yeah, she got a bit angry. But I did love how, when it came to with like Gloria's story and how worried she was going to be with this kid, there was that assurance from Jay, really. So because he's trying to help Gloria in terms of I mean, there's going to be that potential self-realization, isn't there, in terms of, okay, maybe I am a bit angry. But yeah, it's just really, really it is just really, really great stuff when it comes to that dynamic, and I am loving the kind of pregnancy story with Jay helping Gloria out every step of the way there. So yeah, but yeah, so. And you could say that things are a little bit heightened for Gloria in terms, because she does have her very angry moments, doesn't she? So, yeah, but yeah, and it was just really fun to have the whole Lily thing, being obsessed with princesses, to the point where, of course, there is the idea that her mom is a princess because of something as sleep deprived. Yeah, I think you could say that. A sleep deprived Mitch said to Lily. So, and of course, I guess being very, very, witty. I think that is a really, really good word to describe Lily, especially at this age. But given how witty she is, and not just that though, but that childlike obsession, really, like, oh my god, my mum's a princess. Yeah, it's gonna stick to her. And yeah, it was really, really fun to see the talk get divulged between Mitch and Cam and to Lily, as well as Lily's witty retort about, how they were lying and all of that. So, as well as the fact that Cam might have said a few things and all of that. So, yeah. So, yeah, it was. It is kind of cute, but of course, yeah, when things get a bit out of hand and all of that, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, I mean, with Lily dressing up as a princess, for the second year in a row, was it? I mean, I don't personally. I mean, obviously, the main point was to get to the obsession, but I personally don't see the problem with that. See, I've dressed up as. This is gonna sound really, really crazy, isn't it? But I've dressed up as the Joker 2 years in a row at times. Like, some people might start to be concerned about, like, why are you dressing up as a Joker 2 years in a row? Like, so, but, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, but, of course, that you might want to spruce, like, especially when you're a kid and all of that, and you don't really get that much opportunity. You might want to spruce it up a little bit. So, yeah, but yeah. So, if it balances things out, I dressed up as Raiden from Metal Gear 2 years in a row. It's my favorite costume. So, mainly because Raiden's my favorite Metal Gear character. So. No, but in all seriousness, it was just really, really great stuff. So yeah, I also liked. I mentioned it in the reaction, so it'll probably get included in the YouTube reaction. But I also really liked when Manny, of course, with obviously his predicament where he's suddenly the cool kid and all of that because he accidentally pulled the fire alarm. I loved. What was his name? Dirkus. Yeah, he's been mentioned a few times. There is this like great demeanor because oh man, he is actually cool because he did this and that for us. And you actually have the angel and the devil on his shoulder there. So I mean, Luke's obviously a lot more obvious with what he was dressed as. So yeah, but you had Angel, you had that baseball thing with Angel. I'm assuming it's a team or whatever. So yeah, but you had that on that other kid's yeah, and it was like the angel and the devil trying to influence Manny on the right decision. So yeah, but I did really love that. But yeah, I really loved this episode. So yeah, and I just loved the kind of horror themed, like the horror movie kind of themed aspect you had going for you, really, in terms of the tension, really, for Phil. So yeah, and it was just really, really nice, nice to watch. So especially Claire getting a little bit silly and getting, I guess, a little bit competitive because, she really took Phil's comments to heart, didn't she, in regards to, her fear factor and all of that, and versus his, and, yeah, so, but, like I said, I think she did half the job anyways before she got Alex and Luke involved because Phil was bricking it, like showing that house, thinking, okay, Claire's going to sabotage at any moment now. So, and even some of the shots are just terrifying. Like when they left the bathroom and there was Claire and that lighting. Damn. So, but yeah, also Gloria with the egg throwing and all of that. It was just really, really great. So, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, it's just been a really, really great Halloween episode. So I'm glad we had a bit of a continuation, really, considering, like I said, last season we didn't get one, because I only really I mean, there's only really been one other episode, hasn't there, in terms of Halloween, and that was way back in season 2. Like I said, when Organization was indeed a nightmare for Claire. So episode 6, I think we shall be moving on to next to kind of round out this week's video. So let me get it loaded up on the screen.
Ease up, Delgado. I've seen you with a pizza.
Wow.
I hate garage sales. Bunch of shady characters going through my stuff. Why can't I just write a check?
I relax, Jay. It's just a couple of people in the driveway.
Yeah, that's where it starts.
Just do
It's
Chris
just a
from
local
Gilmore
call.
Girls.
Can I use your bathroom? My mother needs.
And move slow. I'm still drunk. King, my coffee.
Drunking my coffee.
Tell Luke not to sell my stuff?
Honey, come on, give it up. Even John Mayer doesn't have a John Mayer poster anymore.
It's signed by him.
It's time you knew. They come that way.
But it's to him.
Sell him. I want to purge, which for the record is not how I lost this weight.
Every time he loses weight, he gets rid of his big pants, and then when he puts the weight back on, he has to buy them all.
Yeah,
it's a nightmare.
It wastes money.
To you, some kid gets sick bathing in Pooh River, Africa.
How much for the ashtray?
Damn, Luke!
50 cents.
Guilt them!
Chip in it.
Well, that's why it's lying on a blanket on my lawn next to some old corn on the cob handles.
I'll give you 35.
You're wearing a $10,000 watch. You're haggling over 15 cents.
Wake up, Delgado. Locked box from Colombia. No more questions.
No.
It's obviously a human head.
Yeah.
Why is that always your first guess? One of these days,
He's disturbed.
I'm gonna be right.
No way. You're selling the Harley?
No, I'm just trying to move it out of the way.
Yes, a lot more sexy than that crazy machine you rode up on. Is that something that your doctor make you use?
All right, I'm going to take
Guilting
this
him
round
further.
back.
We're just guilting him
Unless you'd like to
further.
go for a test ride.
Sure, let's go.
Poor
Let's
Phil,
go
he's
fast.
getting gagged up on by
Precious
3
cargo.
I'm
people.
not taking you, sweetheart.
Driving?
A new man in Alex's life?
She certainly thinks so. Is there any way that boy is straight?
What's going on? Who are we looking at?
Of course, we're going to ask the gays.
Boyfriend, Michael.
What's up with the air quotes?
She thinks he's gay.
I think he's gay the same way I
He
think
might be
that guy's gay.
bisexual.
Okay, brought it, made it.
Such a little girl.
Just by all means, look right at me when you say that.
Wow, yeah.
Let's get her heart broken
Not
by
so
a
subtle.
She can do so when she's 18 or 19 and can drink her way through it.
Aw, you're a good mother.
Oh,
Boys
the
are always
gag
concerned about
quotes.
I
traditional.
don't know exactly when it happened, but somewhere on that
Did he just
lonely
conquer
road,
his fears?
the bike and I became one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no. Oh, no.
No. Oh, you're heavy. No! No!
Is the bike okay? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, don't tell me he's trapped.
Oh my god, it's a head! Finally!
Is it a stump? Like a statue
I was
head
just
or
in the
some
car and
shit?
I
I
found my
don't
fat
know.
pants in there. Do you know anything about that?
What? No, no. Did you forget to put him out?
Looks like
Oh, remember I posed? People clapped. I had my moment.
I do remember that.
Okay, I just saw Alex and Michael sitting in a tree.
Kissing.
Well, what can you do?
I can't do anything, but you two could talk to her.
And tell her what?
Michael's playing for the pink team.
Okay, we get to say that. You don't really.
Wow.
Because you have
I
credibility.
don't have a problem, okay? They're kids. They're gonna work it out.
Can you talk to her?
Not when she's like this.
Wow.
Oh, you mean Alex?
Yeah, I saw who they were on about.
But I've gotta know. Why were you hiding this?
What the fuck is that?
Love this. Sold.
What's the story here?
What the hell is
I don't
that?
want to talk about it. Oh, we're juggling knives, as they always do. But I wanted to stand out. So I came up with Uncle Grumpy.
Uncle Grumpy.
Okay. Never been so happy. Not leaving till I see it. Hit it, Gloria.
It's yours. Take it. So what do you need here? A stool? Glass of water? How do we make this happen?
See nothing.
Maybe there's a part of you that wants to work through this, get some closure.
You're wrong,
Look
whoever
at him.
you are.
Look at him go. No, he's got a point.
It's going on 31 minutes.
And he missed the
Feels so
the
long.
dummy.
Why didn't I wear my shorts?
He's gonna be a sheds guy for
Hey,
the
guys.
rest of his life.
Check it out. You like my new bracelet?
Just in case,
cute.
even if it's
Curtain
cold.
ring Michael saw over there. I know what you think about Michael, Mom. You didn't have to bring in your big gay guns to back you up.
Honey, I am worried about you. I don't want you to get hurt.
I told them that this was a bad idea, all right? You know, maybe Michael's gay, maybe he's not. He is. Your mother just wants
He
you to
is.
have all the information. Where are you going?
It's not the olden days anymore, you guys. I can just ask him.
Hope you're happy.
I'm not.
Is he
That
gonna
old
be
lace comment
gay?
was like a punch to the gut. She may as well spray painted it on my daddy's
Yeah,
face.
I'm down with this.
There we go. He's not hung up. He's still hung up on it.
Bread? What's your return policy?
You return, I call the police.
Where'd you get that?
From the kitchen.
Give me that.
Jesus.
You selling the potbelly pig?
Get out of my
Hey, you're pushing your luck. You're pushing your luck.
You're not a pig.
And yeah, you're not a pig.
Daddy's little girl.
Sorry, are you a boy?
No,
Right. So then I'm straight.
I didn't mean to make you mad.
I'm not mad, I'm just angry.
Oh.
And those are synonyms.
You just know everything today. Can you just give me a minute?
You walk around school telling everyone how great your mommy is all the time. You find yourself on the business end of a wedgie.
Oh.
I know how to
Oh,
push
no.
buttons to get what I
Oh,
want.
yeah.
And what I want is to see a puppet show.
We all want to see it.
Them all over again, and you get depressed, all right? This is just a way to have a safety net.
I can't have a safety net, Mitchell. Otherwise, I won't be successful in keeping
I can
it off.
understand Cam's point, but I can also understand Mitch.
No, I didn't.
You know, you're not the only one who remembers all the
I don't
times
think
I
any
failed.
party is wrong.
I'm a strider. I hope
Who
that's
wears
sexy
short
enough for you.
shorts?
Well, I can't see stuff.
Yeah, I know. I can feel air on it. It's not like I have another pair of pants.
Well, today is your lucky day. It's for a good cause.
You might need a belt.
Oh, I doubt it. I bet we were the same size.
Don't do that.
Oh.
More than that, I needed to respect myself.
Needed to fight that.
Holy
Oh my
maracas!
god.
I think I sat on the right lap.
Oh my god.
Grumpy, we're in public.
Where's Jay?
Hey, look at all. And what do you think? Basically, it stinks.
It's kind of terrifying, but it's kind of funny.
Damn right I am. I just got the girl up.
I'm just gonna. Oh, geez, I don't even want to know what this is. I'm out of here.
You leaving?
Damn right. The only difference between this and a home invasion is I get to shoot people in a home invasion.
She married her puppet.
She married a puppet!
Pointer Sisters neutron dance. Turns out today wasn't the first day of the rest of my life.
It was the last.
Oh my. I'm so hungry.
Poor Phil.
I said no tomatoes!
It's the end of everything. Poor Phil. Poor Phil. I love it. I love it. Oh man. Oh that puppet though. That puppet. Yeah. Poor Jay. Like I said, this would have been before like Gloria met with Jay, right? So yeah, it's just really unfortunate for Jay's sake. Oh man. No, we had to have seen Gloria perform with the bloody dummy by the end of the episode. So yeah. So you remember that dog statue, or that dog butler, should I say, that Jay got? Gloria wasn't having any of it. Well, now, payback has kind of been distributed because, yeah, so... but to be fair, Jay was just not having any of it in this episode, so, yeah. To be fair, that guy that called Stella a pig, yeah, he really pushed himself there, so, yeah, but, yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. So, yeah. I just loved that little bit of backstory about, she did freeze and she was humiliated, was Gloria, with the doll. But she won anyways, but not because of the doll. And it's kind of it's kind of like a, I won but at what costs kind of message, like with the fact that, well, she, the confidence really, really took a bit of a knock. So, yeah. So it was just really, really great stuff. So, yeah. But I just really thought that this episode was pretty great. With Phil just trying to navigate the bicycle and all of that. I I mean, I felt so bad for him because it was 3 for 1, wasn't it, in terms of the ganging up on Phil. So he had to do it. He had to prove his worth. He had to showcase his bravery. So yeah. So it was just it was just really fun. We knew that Phil was going to make his way back at some point, and Chance being the key, I guess. So yeah, I've never heard of Chance before, but I guess it makes sense. Pants and shorts, Chance. But you just wouldn't do that anyways. So oh well. But yeah, I am noticing, like with the last episode in mind and this episode, we have had quite a bit of focus on Cam losing weight. And obviously losing weight is a bit of it can be a bit of a difficult task, right? So it's not something that can obviously be just done overnight. How we wish, right? But yeah, I'm wondering if this is like a kind of isolated story, like a personal story for Cam. Now, I think what worked last season was certain characters having their own isolated journeys and all of that. In terms of storyline. Obviously, it's not going to be too crazy, but it works in terms of these families facing certain journeys in terms of, well, some people might want to, because I'm also kind of braced for something, a bit more somber down the line, maybe. I know, I'm being very negative, aren't I? But, I mean, with what we went through last year with Claire, with Haley, with college, even right now we have Gloria with the whole pregnancy situation going on. It is great to see these characters tackling a storyline that obviously pertains to reality and all of that, and one of them is Cam losing weight, because it was mentioned in the last episode, and obviously it was a big discussion in this episode, considering he wanted to donate his genes that were a bit too big for him. But the problem was, as we know, Mitch was worried that he'd have to buy new ones again, and so it's a very money wasting element, isn't it? Because it's like there is this inevitability, but at the same time as well, you can't help but feel so bad as well for Cam, in terms of there's a lacking of faith, you almost feel, right? So, but that's it though. I can see both sides of the whole situation. Obviously you support Cam and you want Cam to thrive, and you hope that he's going to be in a really an amazing shape, for him and all of that by the end of, I guess, maybe this season. I don't know how long, if we are doing this as an isolated story and all of that, I don't know how long it's going to be, but yeah, I mean, for Cam, it's going to be a confidence knock, isn't it? Because of the whole fact that there is this lack of belief. And he doesn't want a safety net. He wants to kind of remove any kind of obstacles. And those genes are going to be an obstacle, because it's a reminder of, well, this could happen to you. He wants the confidence to do this. And and it's understandable why Cam might feel a bit hurt. But at the same time as well, for Mitch, I feel like he might want to hold on to them just, in case and all of that. Because, obviously, spending money for genes over and over and over and over again is like, you could put that money to better focus, really, right? So I can understand why Mitch is wanting to keep, because you just got to think about, like, people who might not have or like, if you have money to just throw away and all of that, then I guess that works well for you. So yeah, So yeah, I can understand why Mitch would do this, but at the same time, I can understand Cam. I don't feel like anyone. It might seem like a very very I don't know. I wouldn't say controversial opinion to have. It's more so it might be a bit surprising to say. It's just, um I might have one of those days where I might just want to be in the best shape and all of that, and there will be, that 1 week that might ruin it all, for example. So and yeah, so and you don't want to like I said, throw away money. So it can be a safety net that Cam wants to avoid. So yeah, but I mean, we have faith in Cam to progress so much in his journey. So yeah, but yeah. And there was the whole situation of Claire. You know what? If I had a nickel for every time that Claire had a problem with her kids' partners on this show, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. But it's weird that it's happened twice. No, I mean, obviously, she loves Dylan so much, doesn't Claire? Yeah. But this time, it's not so much of the problem. It's not so much of the fact that with Michael, he is an idiot or anything like that, and he gets on Claire's nerves. It's the fact that she doesn't want Alex's heart broken, and she wonders if Michael is gay. So, and obviously you don't expect Claire, like obviously with Mitch and all of that, but Claire doesn't have a problem with someone being gay. It's just the fact that that he won't be with Alex in the long run, right? So yeah. And ultimately, he says he's not gay. I mean, he could, of course, be. Well, here's the thing: he could be figuring things out personally, and there might be a bit of denial and all of that. I mean, obviously, he got absolutely pissed off with the assumption. So, and it is really, really heartbreaking. So, yeah, but he also might be bisexual as well. Like, I'm big. Like, around Michael's age, I was, learning that I, liked guys as well as, girls. And, it could be that case of he is bisexual. It's not just, it's not just there's straight and then there's, you either like one gender or just the other. You can like multiple genders, if, that is who you are. So, and it's even so, like I said, he could be. I mean, for crying out loud, I thought I was pretty much bisexual for the most part. But I did learn, like, doing a little bit more thinking and all of that, and a little bit of research as well, that I was pansexual. So, and that was only like a few years ago, that realization. So, it's always what I say when it comes to sexuality and all of that. That you don't have to have your stuff figured out by a certain age and all of that. Sometimes, you could think that you are bisexual, like me, for the most part, but in reality, you are pansexual as well. So, yeah, there's no limit to okay, when you have to have things figured out. So, and that could be what's going on with Michael. He could like guys and girls. So, yeah, but I mean, they seem to have literally kissed and made up, so it's all well and good. So yeah, but yeah, I just loved some of the comments as well, like especially when they kind of told Alex about how they might feel about Michael. Yeah, I just loved some of the comments, especially from Alex and all of that. So yeah, but it was really, really good stuff. So yeah, but yeah, a nice solid 2 episodes of Modern Family. Really enjoyed this so much. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed these reactions. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You could also subscribe to my BT feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!